I am 7 weeks and a day today, and I'm going in for my first ultrasound at Seattle Reproductive Medicine, and this is the appointment. Last time I found out I was having twins. So up until yesterday, that's all I've been thinking about, like, oh my gosh, what if I go in and it's twins again? And then yesterday afternoon, I went to the bathroom and had a lot of bleeding. And it lasted for a few hours. I had cramping, and that generally would all point to a miscarriage. So I'm going into this ultrasound. I was first, I was wondering, oh, is it going to be one baby or two babies? Or now I'm just wondering if there's a baby with a heartbeat or no heartbeat or any baby at all. I mean, if I was bleeding and I'm 7 weeks, I could have just passed it and it'd just be empty in there. So I've been having obviously a very hard time regulating my emotions because you can bleed and it can be fine. I did that with the twins. That was kind of before I started documenting everything that was happening in my pregnancy, but at 8 weeks, I had like a major bleed and I thought I had a miscarriage of one or both of them. And it ended up being, it's like an SCH, like a subchorionic hemorrhage or something, which is not totally uncommon, but scary. I'm really trying not to think about it because it can be either one. I don't know what it is, so.
Did you have 2 gestational sacs?
Last time, yeah.
Okay.
Is it 2? Are there 2 in there?
No, there's just 1.
Okay.
You got this over here. This is a hematoma. It's a decent sized hematoma, so I imagine you're going to still have some bleeding. But,
okay.
And at this stage, even if there isn't a heartbeat, like it could just be like dating is like slightly behind.
Kind of like a question mark still. I have a hematoma. It's like the size of a golf ball, which is pretty big, she said, and concerning. And that's what's causing the bleeding. There is a gestational sac. There is like a fetus in there. But she says I'm 6 weeks, 6 days today, and she couldn't detect a heartbeat, which doesn't mean there isn't one. It's just too small still. So she wants me to come in. Today's Friday. She wants me to come in like Monday or Tuesday to check again to see if they can detect a heartbeat. That's the update, kind of a question mark. Today's the day. I'm going back in. I'm literally grasping onto any hope. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling really tired. Maybe it's a baby. I can smell things really strongly. Maybe I'm still pregnant. It's been the longest weekend of my life, so. Okay, we have a heartbeat, which I don't want to gloss over. We have a heartbeat. I'm so upset I didn't record this ultrasound. I was so nervous. I had my phone with me, but I'm like, I just can't do it. I just can't hold my phone up. But that was crazy. She started the ultrasound, was looking at baby, and she did the whole thing. She like rubbed my leg. She's like, I'm sorry, there's no heartbeat. You're experiencing a miscarriage. I'm not finding a heartbeat. She measured baby. It was 6 weeks, 3 days, so hadn't grown at all. And I was okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, I obviously had thought through this scenario all weekend, and I said, can you get a picture of it just so I have one? She said, of course, and was kind of doing some measurements. And I went back, was looking around for the baby and to take a picture, and literally she was like, wait, are you seeing this? To like the nurse, and there's a heartbeat. It was like flickering. She was like, what is going on? What is going on? She's like, I literally think the heartbeat just started. I'm not kidding. She's like, I have chills. She got like emotional. She was like, I think your heartbeat literally started just now. And she measured again, and it was measuring 7 weeks, like right where I'm at. And she was like, I'm not kidding. Like something just happened. I don't know what just happened. She was like, I literally think your heartbeat just started right now. So I'm like, of course I wasn't recording this moment. Yeah. And so baby's good. We're going to go back in a week and see and make sure everything's growing. My hematoma looks fine. She said it looks like really like closed up, which is good. And it looks like it's on the opposite side of where the placenta seems to be attaching, which is good. Because it's not good if they're close. So we've got a heartbeat, but that was really crazy. My emotions went, so, Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute this is. Alec went, while he was at work, to Nordstrom. He got this little jelly cat blueberry because baby is the size of a blueberry this week. And then he got these little newborn pajamas. He said for our BB blueberry. BB blueberry. But also coincidentally, I have two baby apps. One of them says this week baby's a blueberry, and the other one says this week baby is the size of a honeybee. Hudson, does mommy have a baby in her tummy?
Two babies.
Two babies? Two girls? What do you think?
Two babies.
What? I think you guys are confused because I already have two babies. That's not the norm. One baby.
Two babies. Two babies.
Two babies?
No.
What? Hudson, in mommy's tummy, is it a baby boy or baby girl?
Two babies.
No, it's just one baby. We made sure of that. It's just one. Boy or girl?
Two babies.
One baby.
Two babies.
Girl or boy?
Two babies.
Okay, I'm back from my OB appointment, my first one. Seeing the same doctor as last time, like I mentioned. So much information, a lot of it just, you know, your normal pregnancy stuff. But the biggest nugget that I am processing currently, she did an ultrasound just like on my belly, and she said that's not a hematoma, that is an empty gestational sac. And so she said I was pregnant with twins. You can't tell for sure, obviously, but she said that's what it looks like to her when she does the ultrasound, that it's not a hematoma, it's a gestational sac that's empty. So it's called VANISHING TWIN, which I talked about at my last, I talked about that when I was pregnant with the twins because they warned me about that, that it's not entirely uncommon, but you know, that both twins don't survive past a certain point. So she thinks that last week I miscarried a twin, and that now I just have one baby, and that's why I had the bleeding. It was a miscarriage of a twin. So, which like I felt so strongly like over the weekend when I was waiting to do my ultrasound to like find a heartbeat and stuff. I felt so strongly that there was like a miscarriage. I thought there wasn't going to be a heartbeat when I went in on Monday, and there was obviously for a baby, but I really feel like I knew that it wasn't, like I did have a miscarriage. I felt so strongly that things were not right. So, you know, you can't know 100%, but, and I don't really know like if that information makes me feel, that doesn't make me feel better. I'd rather it be like a hematoma and bleeding, not that I miscarried a twin. Like, and I just feel frustrated that I just kind of won't know. But when she did just the normal ultrasound versus the internal ultrasound that the fertility clinic does at this point, it was very clearly a gestational sac. I just have a lot of thoughts. Like, what's today, Wednesday? Monday is when I found out, like, she told me I miscarried. There was no heartbeat at all to be found. Then all of a sudden there was a heartbeat. Now this, I'm like, I need a nap. I need a nap anyways, because I'm 7.5 weeks and I'm exhausted, but this is just a lot of information. So I want to allow myself to process and then be really thankful that I have one healthy baby in there right now. So, and then like I'll get to meet a whole another baby in heaven if that is the case. So yeah, I'm trying to just think, I'm thinking out loud at this point, so probably means it's time to go. So that's the latest update, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna go take a nap.